We're live. Welcome to season 2, episode 2 of the Turnover Turfs. Get in here, buddy. How are you? You can't hear me?
Alright.
Oh my god. Is it a podcast issue or is it like a you issue? Am I like turned up on your side?
I can.
You can or can't? Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello? God damn it. We're off to a great start today. Oh, god damn it.
Hello.
Hello? Son of a bitch. Alright, while we wait for him, if anybody can actually hear me. Hello?
Hello.
Okay, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Oh my god, we're off to a great start. This episode. Because I don't know if it's a me issue or a him. Da-da-da-da. Mm. Hang on. Okay, so we're live. He's not here. I don't think it's a me issue. Anyway, welcome. Turnover Turfs. Yeah, I was a. This is taking forever. I'm your host, Thomas. FG's supposed to be here. I don't know where he's at. We're having technical difficulties right now. Bear with us, please. Um, yeah, we're trying to get all this figured out. I shouldn't have gone live, but I did. I screwed that up. But yeah, we're hoping to get this started now. I don't know where the fuck my co-host is. Uh, it was a second. I actually have no idea what the fuck is that. So then he's in the top right corner. So otherwise, you're not gonna be a background for this. This is a complete pain in the ass. Da-da-da-da-da. Is my audio even going through? My audio is going through. It's just a him issue. I don't know why you can't hear me. Technical difficulties. We're trying to fix it right now. Oh my god. I'm not gonna cancel this stream. We've already 5 minutes in.
Hello.
Hello? Can you not hear me?
Hear you now.
Okay, so now we are good.
Hello.
Hello? Can you hear me?
What? Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Hello.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Oh my god.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah. All right. Well,
We
you're
good?
okay now. Okay. Yes. Fortunately, I cannot screen share through this tablet.
Oh my god. We're off to a great start. Okay.
Anyways,
Oh.
what's up, uh, what's up, everybody? How's everybody doing today? Um, how's everybody doing today? Today
Seven
is kind
minutes.
of a grand news. We have some grand news, everybody. A certain era is over. Certain era. Thomas knows what era I'm talking about. After a season of whatever craziness this is, the laptop era is over.
So sad.
Come on. It had its moments. It was a run. It was a run.
It had its run. It lasted one season.
Look. It got me through. It got me through school. It got me through school. So got me through school. Got me through. Through those last 4 years. So I mean, it's kind of impressive. But here we are now. A new era has begun. Hopefully, it lasts more than one season.
Even though you can't screen share. So fuck.
Anyways, everybody, what's up? Anyway, so now, but anyways, we do. But anyways, there is some news. We have some talk about a certain trade that happened over last Thursday. Micah Parsons is no longer a Dallas Cowboy since the last time we spoke on this podcast. He is now a Green Bay Packer.
Absolutely insane. Insane. Insanity.
Insane trade. Even the trade, that transpires still feels like the Cowboys didn't get enough. They got 2 first-round picks and Kenny Clark. To quote
Which
Jerry
is,
Jones, they needed to stop the run.
in my opinion, 2 first and Kenny Clark is a steal. I was expecting much more draft capital. Oh,
Yeah.
now don't tell me that. Now you can't hear me. Hello?
All right. All
Hello?
right.
You back? Oh my god.
All right. All right. All right. All right. But anyways, yes, the trade happened between Michael Parsons and the Green Bay Packers. Kenny Clark and 2 first-round picks. For what it is, Jerry could have just signed him last year. That's
For
all I'm
cheap.
saying. For cheap, yes. I'm just saying. But also, like I said, I was thinking about this last season. There was no way that Dak, CD, and Micah were going to stay on the same team next season. I didn't know who was leaving. They extended CD first, and then right before last season, they extended Dak, so it just left one man out. Granted, yes, the salary cap has gone up ever since, but it just kind of felt like there's no way they could keep 3 players in big contracts at the same time, especially since Dak, I think, is going to be on his brand new contract this season. You have Dak's going to be on his new contract this season. You have CD actually going to be on his first year on his new contract too, and then Mike Parsons would be in the following season if he were extended to the Cowboys. But right now, this Dallas Cowboys are suffering. Dallas Cowboys are purgatory, and now 2 days from now they're going to go to fly to Philadelphia, and we'll see what happens.
It's not gonna be good.
Not gonna be good. Um, just but yeah, but anyways, this is we are hoping for, but anyways, we are Aston Janty days away from kickoff. I guess talk about that. I any thoughts heading to this game? Any thoughts heading to Dallas, Philadelphia?
Um, I mean, they were. I was looking, they're favored to beat Philly, but I think the game would be a lot closer heading into Thursday, last Thursday specifically. But after the Parsons trade, it should be Philly should not much like it's gonna be up to the cakewalk. So it's division games are always super close or more competitive than they should be. But I can 100% see this
Yeah,
being like a two-score game, and it might be the Eagles pull the starters and the Cowboys just score garbage time touchdowns, or the Dallas offense is just enough for the Eagles defense point where it's gonna be it's gonna be a competitive game, or it's gonna be like a two-score game where the Eagles kind of just let off the gas just to not risk injuries.
yeah. All right. But yeah, I guess for me going to this game, Cowboys offense should be good, but I don't really have trust in that defense that much whatsoever. And uh, and pretty much I will see what happens there. I honestly think Philadelphia is a much better team.
I
I feel
mean,
like
night and
it's gonna be a
day,
weird
they're
game.
just a much
It's gonna
better
be a weird
team.
game to watch.
I had those. I mean, overall, I'm hoping for a good game. I want the Cowboys to
Yeah,
lose. I don't want the Eagles to win, or I want the Cowboys to. I mean, I wouldn't mind an Eagles loss, but look at it this way: Cowboys fans would be relentless because they just traded Parsons, and then they beat the defending Super Bowl champions at home. Like they're gonna talk a lot of shit, and it's not gonna be good.
yeah. All right. So with that being said, with that the biggest news going on this week. Uh,
No, actually, we got two breaking newses today. Like completely like franchise changing news.
all right. What are
So dead ass. So just before we went live, the Texans made a move for that they made a they made a move with their quarterbacks.
all right?
Davis Mills has been signed to a 1 year, $7 million contract extension.
Oh, nice. So he's staying in Houston for another year.
It's
You know, the general
listen,
staying.
the general thing. I don't listen. Listen, if I'm CJ Stroud, I would be terrified.
Yeah, General
Mills is
Mills,
playing for
man.
his job. And then
General
the other
Mills.
news that happened a few minutes ago: Robert Woods has been released from the Steelers practice squad.
I saw that.
He,
Hopefully Robert Trees finds another job somewhere.
I think that was. I think it's much more or less kind of the news that I remember or I really care to see. I mean, the NFL released like the top 10 and the top 100 list. I really don't care. They dragged that shit on for like a month, and it just got boring.
Yeah, I didn't like how they did this format this year.
It took way too long.
It just
I get it
it just
because
felt so random too.
they never had like a set schedule. I just wake up one morning and all of a sudden, boom, Twitter. That's all I'm seeing. Is like, okay, fucking, it's a random ass Wednesday, in the middle of fucking August. Like, I don't give two shits.
I I think like the years before, it was just like, all right, not like they would release it all at once, but at least it was just kind of like I felt like they did it like enough to be. I think they were like, hey, the first like because it was like I think normally it was like the first like the first like 81 to 100 would be the first one, then like 80 to whatever's the next number, then it'll like go based on 20s, like 20 per day. But they are just like, you know what? Let's just drag this for like the next 10 weeks. I am because I'm saying 100 players. They were like 10 players per week. That's what they were doing, and I was just like, I don't know. They just didn't really. It just didn't really caught my attention. It just got like okay, like just they just dragged it too much.
I get it because the past month and a half has been boring. Yes, we've had preseason, we've had roster cuts, but like outside of that, nobody really cared. And I get it, they just wanted to keep the NFL in everybody's minds. But having this dumbass list that just doesn't mean anything. It's not like a big event for me. I look at it, I'm like, oh cool. I figure out, which player got snubbed from like, which position or like, like what
Because,
number, and then I move on to my day.
yeah, and this is like, and it's more because the players vote on this too. So it's not so like last year, like you saw Aaron Rodgers at 96, even though he didn't play. Uh, Even though he didn't play a
Any
single snap in 20, yeah, he didn't. He only played 4 snaps in 2023, which I get. but it's just more like, okay, it's just all about bias. It's like all about like it's just about like, who the players like on their squads. That's just or at least like who they want on their team. I get it, but it just could I'm not sure how you would fix the top 100 player schedule list. Would you let the media do it? Would you let a committee? I don't know. But, it's a fun thing to see, and do what you must with it, I guess, at the end of the day. So now, well, it's time for our weekly pickems.
which we can't even show. So how the hell are we gonna do this?
I guess we're going to just, I guess I will just lock in the picks and we'll just talk about it throughout each game.
All right.
And,
Uh,
all right.
yes. Hang on. Before we move on, yes, Logan's still not here. He's still doing college stuff, but I asked him today for his picks, and he sent them to me. So we also have Logan's picks as well.
So Logan will still be on the podcast spiritually.
Yes, he is
Yes.
still kind of dead. But
Yeah.
Shit.
But what?
Oh no! Fuck. I'm playing Fall Guys in the background. Just
Okay.
trying to,
Anyways.
just trying to entertain myself.
All right. Anyways, on to game one, which we just said right now. Eagles, Cowboys. I feel like we all know where we're going to.
Yeah, clean
They can,
sweep with the Eagles. You have to check on what Logan picked. I don't remember.
let me go find it. He also,
Oh my
yeah,
god,
it's an
your
Eagle
camera's
sweep.
frozen. Your camera's frozen. That's a
There you
great
go.
screenshot. Clean sweep, Eagles, perfect.
All right. So Logan
I
is
mean,
also.
it's not that really hard to figure out. If Parsons was still a Cowboy, that'd be a different story. But I don't know. I just don't trust the Cowboys this season. And them playing the Eagles week one is just if Parsons was still there, this would be a different story. But he's not, so
Yeah.
they are not going to beat the Eagles.
I feel like what's going to happen is I think Philadelphia will start off probably slow. Like this game will probably be like close, like somehow like 17-17, but like Philadelphia like eventually figures it out, like like the score, and then it'll be like a two-score game at the end of the night. I'm thinking like a 31-17 type game. But yeah, we're all picking Eagles. We're all picking Eagles. All right, up next, the first the second Brazil game between the Kansas City Chiefs and the LA Chargers. I mean, this one's gonna be a good matchup. It should be a fun matchup. Should be great. It's gonna be on YouTube for free instead of on Peacock, so people can watch it. And if you want to watch also some content creators doing play-by-plays as well, you can also check it on YouTube as well with Tom, especially with Tom Grossi going in.
The only one that anybody cares about. Because I know
But yeah,
I know that Speed is doing it as well. I really don't give a shit. And the other two people as people I don't fucking know. Anyways,
yeah,
Eagles Charges Brazil on YouTube.
on YouTube. I feel like this one. I feel like this one's gonna be a good game, but it's also I don't know what's gonna be the environment, neutral field site. A part of me thinks the Chargers could pull it off, but I think I'd rather play it safe here. I think let's just pick the Chiefs in their revenge tour this year. Give me the
I don't trust the Chiefs defenses here. I don't.
oh
I
oh
really don't. So because of that, give me the Chargers. The Chiefs are going to fall to 0-1, and that's
all
the
right.
start of their downfall.
We got the Chargers, but Logan is also picking the Kansas City Chiefs for this game here. So, all right. First and difference. All right, next game, and it's going to be a fun one to kick it off. We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going to in the NFC South divisional matchup going against the Atlanta Falcons in Atlanta. Look. Last year, they had Kirk Cousins starting. We saw that epic Thursday night game. Um, Battle for
Great game,
gauges.
by the way.
Michael Penix Jr. is here, so this is a new QB. Tampa Bay is going to work. Going to see what they can do. I mean,
Come on, come on, come on, come on!
but you know what?
Ah! Oh, fuck. Listen, listen. Who do you got?
All right, who I got? I am going with the Atlanta Falcons. I am
You are
going
going
to
to trust
ride.
Penix?
I will ride with Michael Penix Jr. for this scenario here. Yes, it's in Atlanta. It's week one. Anything can go. So give me the
Top two.
Falcons.
Top two. Yes! I won.
Well, you won. You
I
won a
won in
matchup.
Fall
Let's
Guys. I did it. The
nice.
first attempt. I never did anything. That was stressful as shit. See, listen. I love Baker. I love the wide receiver room. I love our Lord and Savior, Bucky Irving. I love Tampa's defense. But the Falcons have a certain player on their roster. Who was that
That's right,
player?
Big Kirko. Big Kirko Chains. We're
No. The other one.
Bijan Robinson.
No.
Are talking about the this year's fantasy savior, the guy who's gonna
The ghost?
gonna carry everybody. Kyle Pitts.
Kyle motherfucking Pitts.
Kyle Pitts. All right. Are you rolling with
And be,
Atlanta?
no, because of that, I'm not. I'm gonna pick the Buccaneers. Bucky Irving is a
Ah.
way better person than Kyle Pitts. Kyle Pitts is a bitch.
All right. Well, Logan is also going to pick the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I am going to be lone wolfing the Atlanta Falcons. Trust me. Atlanta, whenever they play Tampa, they they, they always somehow play very well against them. So it wouldn't surprise me if the upset happens. We got a classic game next coming up. It is an AFC North divisional matchup. And that grabbed your attention. You know what matchup I'm talking about. We're gonna
Yes,
have the
I do.
Bengals. We have the Cincinnati Bengals gonna travel to Cleveland to face against the Joe Flacco led Browns. I'm excited for this matchup for the wrong reasons.
I don't want this matchup.
Look. Let's look at this. Look, the Bengals. Their offense spectacular. No argument there. Their defense. I mean, they finally brought back Jerry Henderson. They finally got Jamar Stewart. We're gonna see how they do on the defense on defensive line, but I mean, they're going against Joe Flacco. We saw what he did in Cleveland. We saw what he did in Cleveland back in 2023. Great
No,
guy.
no. We do not talk about what happened in Cleveland back in 23.
You're talking about Joe Flacco threw 13 touchdowns, 4 interceptions in the span of 5 games. Man was balling. Man was balling. Comeback player of the year. Just just showed his eliteness in those 5 games. It's just going to be peak. And we all know what happens with the Bengals during week 1. We've seen the last few seasons now, where the Bengals somehow just lose in the most unsuspecting ways possible. And with that, I think the trend is going to continue. Give me the Cleveland Browns. Joe Flacco, I believe.
I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to pick old man Flacco. I'm not going to do it. You can't make me.
Look. We know the trend with the Bengals. They tend to
No,
start off slow.
no.
All right. You want to hear what Logan has to say?
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Oh, god damn it.
the odds are looking bad. There he's also believing in Joe Flacco. He's believing the God in the gridiron with the Cleveland Browns. He's picking the Browns.
Uh, you guys are just wrong. Remember, we got that bet. If Flacco throws for 400 yards against this Bengals defense, I got to pay you $25. If he doesn't, which
25.
he won't, you got to pay me that $25. Which
Exactly.
in that case, give me Joe Burr, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Chase Brown, and whatever defense is on that side of the ball to smoke show Joe Flacco's old, washed up, fucking, god awful football.
I'm just saying, Joe Flacco's here. He's gonna save Cleveland.
No, he's not.
All right. Anyways, I'm back. All right. Up next, so we have 2 Clevelands, 1 Bengals. I am honestly shocked. I thought I was going to be the only Browns guy. Logan's listening to me. He's listening to me. He knows I'm no ball. He knows I know ball.
You don't know ball.
All right. Well, speaking of Logan, the next match we got Dolphins and the Colts. Dolphins, they're apparently in a whole. They're apparently their whole team's apparently in underwaters right now. They are currently there's been some trouble in the locker room. Been some talks, about Mike McDaniel. And in the Colts side, I mean, less drama, but the QB room, Daniel Jones, he's gonna get the start of Week 1. The return to Danny Dimes.
Undeserved.
I mean, you're telling me Anthony Richardson could not beat out Daniel Jones? I don't know what you do at that point, but
A fourth overall pick, by the way.
yeah. So look at this. Look at this. Talent wise, it should be the Dolphins. It should still be the Dolphins. They're not playing in the snow. They're playing in a dome. The early season Dolphins usually start off pretty decent, if healthy. But a part of me is telling me like this is going to be the ultimate trap game here for the Dolphins. And here's my take on this: whoever loses this game will be the first coach that gets fired this season.
Oh, 100%.
So, but with that, I think Mike McDaniel's job stays a little bit longer this week, and I am picking the Dolphins.
I imagine Logan also picked Miami.
He did. He did.
Do I complete the sweep?
Did we get a guarantee like the Eagles? Here we go.
They have returned. The upset glasses have returned. I'm gonna trust in the Colts and Danny Dimes.
Ooh, we have.
Indiana Jones is going to lead the Colts to a victory in Week 1.
Oh my God, we have it here, folks. The Colts. Thomas believes the Colts are going to pull the upset Week 1. Jonathan Taylor go running over the Dolphins defense. Maybe Daniel Jones comes in for a run or two. Maybe, as long as he doesn't trip.
I'm just saying,
We'll see. This
it's
just
going
feels
to
like a
happen
trap
though.
game. Is this going to be like this year's Patriots? Is this going to be like this year's Patriots Week 1?
Yep.
Everyone counts them out. I mean, I did it last year. I do not want to pass the torch.
Pass the torch.
We are not passing that torch. All right, on to the next game. Oh, we got a pretty solid one, an even one. Raiders, Patriots. I I mean, both teams got I guess per se changed in both ways, coaching wise. Raiders got a new quarterback, Geno Smith. The Patriots improved in some ways, shape, or form. Um, but you know what? I'm gonna pick the Raiders. I trust in Pete Carroll. I trust in. I mean, we see him in Seattle. I feel like I just got to roll with them. I just got to roll with the Raiders right now. Give me the Raiders.
Not because of Bowers, not because of Genty, not because
Look,
of
look, look,
Gino.
look. We seen Seattle. We see Pete Carroll's time. It's going to be a heart attack game for the Raiders right now. So I mean, let's just stick with the Raiders. They're going to win this game. Give me the Raiders.
It is. What is
The Raiders.
what has Logan got?
Oh God, buddy has sent the same screenshots.
You're joking.
He he has he doesn't show. All right,
Damn it.
well, Logan. All right, well, you know,
Hang
no, I'm
on.
gonna
Let
pick
me
for
check.
him.
Hang on. Let me check.
Yeah, no. Na, 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 na. Well, all right, all right. Well, meanwhile, Logan's trying to get his picks away. I think with this game, Raiders Patriots, it just feels like again we're gonna see how two new coaches, or I guess two new coaches for the Raiders and Patriots. Um, we're gonna see how this scheme's up. We're gonna see how this scheme's up. All right,
Okay,
all right.
okay,
We are
all right.
back.
You should have them.
Yeah, yeah. I do see
Okay,
him.
I don't know. I don't know what was going on. I downloaded the same picture like 4 times. It wasn't that picture, so I just took a screenshot of the screenshot, which should be good.
Yeah,
You
but
should have
anyways,
every single pick now.
all right, all right. So Logan decided go against his best wishes and decided to pick the Patriots.
He is not going to hate watch.
I mean, he probably still is, but he's probably believing it's at home. He believes in Drake May, believes in Mike Vrabel. The Patriots defense should be kind of get going again. I guess. But anyways, who do you have?
I'm also gonna roll with Drake May and Mike Vrabel this year.
All right, we have another Drake May believer. Gonna believe in the Raider Nation, Raider way, right?
You're gonna believe in the
Uh,
Las Vegas Seahawks.
the Las Vegas Seahawks, yes. Pete Carroll, Geno Smith. All we're missing
Jamal
now is
Adams.
Jamal Adams. I forgot he's on the roster.
Yep. See, that's why I'm not gonna root for the Raiders. We're gonna run back to the
Because
Jamal Adams days.
run back Jamal Adams. All right, on to the next one. Cardinals and the New Orleans Saints. Cardinals, everybody.
Yep. Just
Yeah,
sweep it.
Cardinal. Just sweep
There's
it. All
nothing
right.
on that Saints roster that's gonna make me root for
I
them besides like Chris
look.
Olave.
Only way I can see this, like this one, could be the ultimate upset because it's just like I think because this is Kellen Moore's debut. We don't know what he's going to go on offensive mindedly. We know Spencer Rattler's the QB week one starter.
That doesn't
So
mean anything for me.
I'm not saying he's not gonna do anything, but it just feels like watch the Cardinals make this. I think this is gonna be a low scoring affair, like a 20-16 type game, and like they win it, but just like by the skin of their teeth. That's just how I see this game going with the Cardinals. I think they're gonna start off slow too, so I think this might be a closer game than everyone's expecting. But yeah, picking the Cardinals. All right, time for the biggest one. Steelers and the Jets. Aaron Rodgers returning to to MetLife to face his former team that he only played one full season with, and you have Justin Fields going against his former team. The both starting this week. I mean, look at this. The Steelers, they just extended TJ Watt. That's at least some positive there. They also extended Jalen Warren, who's kind of going to be the lead back of a running back committee. Um, then yeah, I mean the Jets. I don't know what you can make of them. They're going to be something this season. But with that, I believe in the Mike Tomlin magic. Steelers going to Super Bowl. Let's wave terrible towels, and I'm picking the Steelers.
Mm, mm. You're gonna rock with this. You're gonna rock with Aaron Rodgers and DK Metcalf.
The 9-8 train must go on. The 9-8 train must go on.
Just you know what? Because of that, give me the Steelers and I love
Steelers,
Oscar, man.
The Steelers are going, and guess what? It is going to be a sweep. Logan is also believing in the Steelers. It's a guarantee. Now we jinx the Steelers. They're going to go. Watch this game be in a tie now. Watch this game end in a tie now.
Because of that, I'm gonna root for the 8-1.
8-1 Super Bowl, baby. 8-1 Super Bowl. The standard's the standard. All right, the next one. We are now gonna. Now this one's interesting. We got the New York Giants going against the Washington Commanders. You know, the Commanders coming off of a surprising season, made it all the way to the NFC Championship game before they got destroyed by Philly. You know, they're going to be an interesting team this year. They're going to look like they're going to try to at least go back to the playoffs and try to at least make it to that lustrous Super Bowl. Meanwhile, the Giants, they had an off season. They had an
It
off
was
season.
a off season.
Yeah. I mean, Russell Wilson is starting this game. They still have Malik Neighbors. Tyrone Tracy may not be Saquon Barkley, but he's still a decent running back. Just to
Oh
see.
yeah,
So,
something we kind of forgot to bring up. Jackson Dart is QB2, not Jameis.
yeah, at least on in the unofficial depth chart, yeah, I'm kind of shocked. I thought they would probably like keep him. They would keep him. They would keep him like as much as they can, but I mean, I guess well, it makes sense. It does make sense. I'm assuming you want to try to get your starting QB some reps if as much as you can. I think they still like Jameis. They probably are just like, you know what, let's just keep him as like a mentor type deal, as an emergency quarterback.
Oh
So
yeah.
what?
Also, R.I.P. Tommy DeVito's Giants career. It was
Yeah,
great career. He is now a Patriot, and another reason why I
yeah.
picked them because we all want to see DeVito succeed.
Imagine Tom DeVito gets Super Bowl for the New York Giants, do.
Honestly, I wouldn't care if the Patriots win their seventh ring because of DeVito. I would love it.
I will laugh. The Giants just really like let go of a man. This will be the Tommy DeVito curse. If the Giants go 0-17, it's the Tommy DeVito curse. We're all right. But with that, I am picking the Commanders. If it was actually, I would say this because the Giants roster is not like too terrible. Like on paper, they're not like the worst, but they're not great either. If this was in MetLife, I would have probably picked the Giants. But since being in Washington, I'm taking the Commanders. Taking the Commanders. All right, Tom, what do you got?
I got. I'm also going to rock with the commies.
Why
I
the
like the Giants
Gummies?
roster. Russ. Russ throwing to Malik Neighbors. I like it a lot. But that Washington offense and defense, I think that's just going to overpower the Giants. But I can see this being like a very close game.
I can see this one being like by a field goal since like it's an NFC East matchup. Oh yeah, the Giants are known for historically known for their black quarterbacks like Geno Smith and Tyrod Taylor. Now Russell Wilson. You know, will Russell Wilson be the second black quarterback to win the Giants a football game? Not this week, no. Fortunately, not this week.
Also, fun fact: this is the first time, and I want to say NFL history, where the NFC East has all the starting quarterbacks are black.
We have Dak, Jaden, Jalen. Oh yeah, yeah. And I think this is the
Because
first time
they
in Giants history. I think it's the first time in Giants history too that Russell Wilson will be the first starting black quarterback starting week one.
the Giants used to be a very racist franchise.
Well, well. we're gonna leave that. We'll leave that as an accusation. The equality.
All right, Logan, what
Anyway,
does he
next,
pick?
he chose the Commanders. He chose the Commanders.
Okay,
All right,
so that's just
on to the
because of
next
that the
game.
Commanders are jinxed. Moving on.
Moving on. All right, this was gonna be a weird matchup, but something to look at. Carolina going to Jacksonville. The Panthers, they had that little late season like move last year where they finally improved. Bryce Young looked a little bit better. They got Ted McMillan in the draft. They traded away Adam Thielen because they thought Jalen Coker because they believed in Jalen Coker, but he is injured. Meanwhile, the Jaguars. They decided to trade it up in the draft last year. Got themselves it's a little a guy from Colorado by the name of Travis Hunter. We'll see what they do this weekend for him. I feel like they're probably going to use him more as a wide receiver. Especially going against that Panthers defense, which is pretty mess. So I could definitely see them trying to use him more as a wide receiver this weekend than anything. But with that, I am going to pick the Jaguars. All right, Thomas, what you got?
I like the Jaguars this year. I like the new head coach and Liam Cohen. I I really hope Trevor can bounce back. I love their wide receiver room. Their running back room scares me. I don't really trust ETN. I don't like Tank Bigsby at all. Their defense is actually decent. Again, like I said, this is the year the Jaguars turn around and they win the division, and it's going to start with a Week 1 victory against Carolina.
You know, we gotta say it, Thomas. Where did the Jaguars live? In
Duval.
Duval. All right, but with that, Logan's actually picking the Panthers.
Okay, damn it, Logan.
I mean, you know what? I'm not surprised. I mean, still, I can see it happening just because it's week 1. All these games just feel like a weird matchup. But again, this would be like more for me if game was in Carolina. I would lean more to the Panthers, but this game being in Jacksonville, I just have to pick the Jags. I gotta pick the Jags.
And
All
where?
right, in Duval.
Duval.
All right, next one. We got the debut of the number 1 pick of the 2025 draft in Cam Ward, taking on the. Finish it with me, Thomas. What time is it?
I don't. No,
What time is it, man?
I don't want to say.
What time is it?
It's white boy season.
Taking on Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos. I feel bad for Cam Ward in this situation. This
Oh, so do
is
I.
this is like a game that just like it's going to be those welcome to the NFL moment. Well, this is your welcome to the NFL. Nothing like your welcome to the NFL moment. More taking on the Denver Broncos. The Broncos defense. It's very good. Definitely a top 10 defense. The Titans offense. They have Cam Ward, Tony Pollard, Calvin Ridley, Tyler Lockett. This is just gonna be a tough time. Give me the Broncos. Just give me the Broncos. What do you got, Thomas?
It's white boy season this year.
So
Cam Ward is not a white boy. So, if I should be correct, I'm going to stop before I get us canceled.
But just for that, why you are picking the Broncos?
It's the Broncos. Moving on.
Hold on. Logan. Logan's all sticking the Broncos. Doesn't have a comment on that. He's just thinking the Broncos.
Yep.
All right. Next one. We got a matchup here, and it fits for Thomas based on the jersey he's wearing right now. We got the Niners going against the newly revamped offense of the Seahawks. This one's gonna be a great one. This one, I'm very excited for this one. This one, I I honestly think a lot of people might expect this one to be an offensive shootout. I'm gonna go with the opposite. Like you have both defenses. They're probably gonna. They know. I think they're familiar with the offense they're gonna kind of run here. I especially Mike McDonald wants this to be a more run focused type of offense. Having Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet going having a one punch combo. Meanwhile, with the offense of the Niners, the Niners wide receiver room a little bit depleted. They have Ricky Pearsall, Juwan Jennings, but I don't know if that's going to do much for them. I mean, they did bring in Brian Robinson Jr. They did bring in B Rob. So I but after saying all that, I am still picking the Seahawks. I am still gonna pick the Seahawks. I mean, you have Sam Darnold. Hopefully he can still make that run with this time and see like he did in Minnesota. You have Kenneth Walker and Char. JSN is now the wide receiver one. I don't think it's that much of a drop off in talent with Justin Jefferson. They brought in Cooper Cup. Defense should be great this season. Give me the Seahawks. All right,
Those of you are wondering why I am wearing a Niners
Thomas, what
jersey
you got?
today, because one, it's the first thing I kind of grabbed this morning, but it's because I'm wearing a certain jersey with a certain number. Yes, Ricky Pearson. No, I'm kidding. I have, courtesy of this bastard right here, so that'd be a funny idea to get me this damn jersey. Oh shit! I have a Sam Darnold jersey. This is going to be a Sam Darnold revenge game. He is going to show the Niners why he should have started over Brock Purdy. Give me Seattle to win. And when Sam Darnold lights up that terrible defense. We good? Oh, he's dead. All right. Well, this
There
is
you go.
my show. Oh, yeah. And now he's really dead. All right. This is not my show. Um, Sir G. Um, he's going to pick the Bengals to win against the Browns. He told me straight up that he actually hates Joe Flacco. Oh yeah, it was really good. He actually hates Joe Flacco, and
Oh,
he does
hold
not he does
on.
not
I'm
succeed.
here. I'm here. Anyways, I'm picking the Seahawks. Thomas is picking the Seahawks, and Logan is picking the Niners.
Okay, so we avoided that. We avoided the curse.
We avoided the curse. Logan's picking the Niners. Mini Man, wish death upon me. Next one, we got a good one. An NFC North divisional matchup. We got the Detroit Lions taking on the Packers. I mean, the Packers, they're a decent team. They're a decent team. I don't think they made like any big trades this past weekend or anything. Uh,
No,
no, no. I mean the Lions. The Lions should take care of business. Sound like they have
should be
Micah
a
Parsons or
blowout.
anything. Should blow up. It's not like
Yeah,
the Packers just got like one of the best edge rushers in the game.
not that I've seen.
I don't know, seen, but some gut feeling is telling me to go pick the Packers, and that's what I'm gonna do this week. I'm gonna pick the Packers. Just it's not because of Jordan Love, just some gut feeling of mine. Maybe it could be Jordan Love. Who knows? But I'm going the Packers here.
I thought it was going to be because of the wonderful Matthew Golden.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Matthew Golden, the potential offensive rookie of the year candidate. That too. That too. Um,
Uh, But if you guys don't know me, I like a core. I like my quarterbacks a certain way. I'm very vanilla.
A
Jared Goff is very vanilla. I like Goff. Even the Lions. I'm gonna get us canceled.
We're getting canceled. We're past the waypoint return. I'm surprised Anthony has not, or no one has commented us. Anyways,
What did Logan say?
Logan. Wait, hold on. Let me go back. Logan is choosing the Lions. He's choosing the
Okay.
Lions. Okay, so I'm still riding with the Packers. Riding with the Packers. All right. All right. Next one. We have we this was actually we have some pretty good week one matchups here. We have another one. Texans and the Rams.
Ooh.
I was leaning towards LA like this, like throughout the whole thing. I was thinking LA. Their defense is going to be great. Their offense is going to be good, but with Stafford, I don't know. Is this will the real Stafford show up? Is this? I'm not sure. This could be those games where the Texas defense could make Stafford's life miserable. And you know what? I think with the uncertainty of Stafford, I'm going with the Texans. I was thinking Rams all the way, but with the certain Stafford news, we don't know if he's going to look off, especially with Week 1. He didn't play all preseason, but I'm going with the Texans.
I like the Rams this year. I mean, they should have a great young team, and I'll give them that. But is Stafford gonna play? Like we still haven't gotten any news about that yet.
No, he is playing, but they are probably
Oh,
going
he's
to. They
playing.
are def. No, he is playing, but they is going to be like it is going to be kind of like a week to week like basis with them though, just to see how his back is.
No, just because of that, give me CJ Stroud.
CJ Stroud and the Texans, the Stroud boys. Let's go. And Logan's going to be the only one that's going to be choosing the LA Rams. He still thinks Stafford's going to ball out. I mean, I don't blame him. The Rams are going to be a fun team to watch. But even then, Jimmy G as their backup. Not saying it's a great up. Not saying it's bad, but not saying it's great either. So I mean, at least he's on a good team in the Rams. Not like he was in a. It's not like he's in Vegas or anything. So
No,
positive. So that now next one. Oh, we got the Sunday night football matchup. We got the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens taking on each other. The MVPs, the battle from the MVPs. Last year, Babel said Lamar got robbed, but people were saying it kind of justifies it because because of his 2023 MVP. Even though Thomas probably disagrees with both of those guys, he's of being MVP because he wanted Joe Burrow. But
listen, this is something I've actually been saying for a while. If the Bengals had a good defense, Burrow would have actually won MVP. Like he had the best quarterback numbers out of anybody.
yeah,
And
now I do.
look, looking at it this way, both of Burrow's best games were against the Ravens, which they lost because the defense absolutely shit the bed.
And Zach Taylor's to
I'm
the
still so pissed about that. I can't even go back and watch that game without just getting absolutely heated.
yeah. But yeah, this one's gonna be a good one. This one's definitely gonna be. This is the game of the week here. But being in Buffalo, I have to commit Josh Allen being the back-to-back MVP this year. So give me the Buffalo Bills.
Whoa,
Beautiful.
whoa, whoa, whoa. He's not gonna go back to back. Relax.
Look. Sinners is his motivation. For each interception, someone's gonna tweet about Michael B. Jordan.
Oh God. Listen, I'm also going to ride with Josh Allen and the Bills, not because of sinners, but because I still think that Josh Allen is a better quarterback than Lamar. Hell, Burrow's a better quarterback than Lamar. And then I need one. Oh yeah, Bo Nix is a better quarterback than Lamar. Same with Jared Goff. Um, Jackson Dart's up there. A guy named Will Levis is a better quarterback than Lamar. Yeah. What do they guys all have in common? They're better than Lamar. Enough said. If I remember correctly, I think stat wise, all of them have more playoff wins than Lamar. So because of that, they are all better than Lamar. No other reason. Moving on. What does Logan say? He's frozen. Oh, he's gone. Oh, god damn it. All right. Once again, Joe Flacco's washed. He's terrible. SRG hates him. He wants Joe Burrow to succeed. He doesn't want Flacco to win anything. He doesn't want Flacco to do well at all. Um, and yeah, he says the Browns are going to start to
Whoa,
lose
whoa,
week one.
whoa. Go step back, step back. Anyways, I'm back. Anyway, so I heard you making a list of quarterbacks that are better than Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Heard Bo Nix. Heard Jared
Mm-hmm.
Goff. I don't know. Heard
Yeah.
Josh Allen.
Yeah.
I wonder what theme. I wonder what they all have in common.
Um.
I think they're. I
Uh.
don't know. They're sneaky athletic type of guys. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
that's all.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. Well, but that you are picking the Buffalo Bills.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, Logan, he is. He's taking he's going with a very athletic guy. He's going with the. He's going with a very naturally athletic guy. He's very fast, very mobile. He's going with the Ravens. And the final game of the week, we got Vikings Bears. JJ McCarthy's official debut. He was supposed to
Also better than
debut.
Lamar.
And we're that we're canceled. All right. This game, I mean, JJ McCarthy's debut, we were expecting his debut last year, but got pushed off because
Of Sam Darnold, who was also
Sam
better than
Darnold.
Lamar.
And the Bears, the Bears, they got a new head coach and Ben Johnson. Are we going to see if he's the real deal in Chicago? You also have KOC as well, great offensive minded head coach. This is going to be a battle. This is going to be an offensive battle here. This one's definitely going to be see who's gonna be a good technician. And you know what?
Listen, the Bears had Caleb Williams, who was not better than Lamar for other reasons.
But you know what? I believe in Ben Johnson. And it's in Chicago. Monday Night Football. They got to show what's right. Or else the overreactions are going to say that Dan Campbell made Ben Johnson more than Ben Johnson made Dan Campbell. I know there's going to be some takes on it. But you know what? Give me the Bears. Give me the Bears.
Give me the quarterback who was better than Lamar Jackson and JJ McCarthy.
The Minnesota Vikings. And then we finally have Logan's final pick of the day. He's also rooting for the Minnesota Vikings.
Because JJ is better than Lamar.
Yeah, sure. He's wearing a better purple jersey. Let's just go with that. So what do you think about Patrick Mahomes? Do you think he's like half better than? Uh, Talk about a way to end episode 2.
This is not a hopeful season.
Not a hopeful season. We'll see. This is just the beginning, people. This is just the beginning. Well,
We have a
everybody,
ways to go.
we have ways to go. Well, everybody, I hope you all yourself have a great week. Y'all stay safe out there. Joe Flacco's about to sling the ball, got in the gridiron.
Also better than Lamar.
Yo, he was the Ravens QB at one point. Everybody, well, y'all have yourself a good day.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So let's just just don't forget. Carson Wentz is the backup to
Carson
JJ
Wentz.
McCarthy. Also better than Lamar.
Let's
Because
bring Sam.
listen. Carson Wentz actually has a ring, and Lamar doesn't. That's the only reason. Nothing else.
Nothing else, but I'm sensing a common theme here. I don't know what it is, but I'll figure out next week. I'll figure out what that common theme is next week. Everybody,
Jimmy G, the
you
backup of the Rams, also better than Lamar.
oh,
Cut the feed.
cut the feed. Everybody, y'all have a good one.